What's up, everybody? Alexandra here, and I know this video is a day late, but in my defense, I had to do a little research and some digging to figure out what in the world was going on with this whole Summer Fridays jet lag mask ordeal, and I think I might have some answers for you. So if you want to hear about that and see what I got in both of my Boxycharm boxes, along with how I created this look, then let's get on into it. All right, you guys, so we got a lot to talk about, a lot to do, a lot in this video, so let's just go ahead and jump right on into it. So there's a little trouble in paradise with Boxycharm's premium box this month, in particular this product right here. So this is the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. Mine got a little destroyed via shipping apparently. So let me just tell you what happened and then I'll tell you what I found out. All right, so Saturday night, Boxycharm sent this email out to all of its premium subscribers. And it says, "Hello, Charmer. We are waiting to share an important message from one of our brand partners, Summer Fridays. You can find the official statement below. Trust and experience means the world to us. If there's anything we can do for you, reach out and we'll be here." So when you click on the link, it brings up this statement right here, which says, "We at Summer Fridays are carefully monitoring recent community feedback citing temporary redness and irritation experienced by some of our customers when using the jet lag mask. We deeply regret any discomfort or inconvenience caused by this issue and are confident that the use of this product does not pose a threat to the health and safety of our customers. We have worked with our manufacturer, testing laboratories, and an independent chemist to conduct a thorough investigation into the cause and have determined that certain production batches at our third-party manufacturing site were compromised." So apparently not all the batches, but certain production batches, but they're not giving like a batch number or a batch code anywhere, which there is a batch number from what I could see right here at the bottom of the box. So I'm not really understanding why they're not letting people know which batch number, but we'll get to my opinion here in just a second. Sorry if you hear my son in the background. He's having a good old time, if you guys can't tell. So it says, "To address this issue, we have implemented the following steps. We have established new, more stringent manufacturing protocols using OTC level guidelines to ensure each step in the manufacturing process is carefully monitored and checked for full compliance and adherence to our high standards. We are developing a minor reformulation, including removal of essential oils that will serve to mitigate any future potential for irritation while still delivering the results you look for in jet lag masks. While the number of reports that we have received regarding the jet lag mask represents a small percentage of users, we want to operate with an abundance of caution. It's our recommendation that you patch test the product received in your Boxycharm box on your jawline or behind your ear prior to using. It is normal to experience a cooling sensation when applied, but if you experience any unexpected reaction, please rinse it off and discontinue use. If you have further questions or need assistance, just reach out to Boxycharm. They'll be there to assist you." And then of course, it says, "We very much value the Charmer community, appreciate your understanding, and hope we continue to have your trust and support. XOXO Summer Fridays." All right, so I definitely have some thoughts on that, but before I get into thoughts, let me tell you what happened. So I get this email, obviously Saturday night, and what was funny is I had not received my Boxycharm premium box at all, which is kind of weird because normally I receive my Boxycharm premium box first, then my base box second. It always goes like that, with the exception of this month, and then this time last year when they had the whole ordeal with the 24 karat gold mask that they said was $100 and then come to find out was made by a company who owned another company that everybody was kind of against. Yeah, that whole scandal last year. So I kind of think that it's interesting that the only times I don't receive my premium box first is whenever there's an issue like this. I'm not saying that's the case. It's just a little sus. Just pointing out some things. So then after I received this email, I wanted to find out some information like who is having problems, because you know how people are. And there's a bunch of people having problems. They're going to post stuff on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. And let me tell you guys, what I found was very, very interesting. As of Saturday night, there was only one person who had their box up, like premium box, and they had just gotten it Saturday. I think there was like a couple that had gotten their box Friday, but they didn't post it till Saturday. But there were very, very few people, and I'm just going to say very few people that had gotten their box before Saturday. I think one or two on Friday, a couple that I found on Saturday. Like, nobody had their box up. There were no boxes other than PR members. So the regular paying customers, nobody had their boxes up on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, nowhere, which I found very interesting. I didn't even get a shipping confirmation for my box. It just showed up Sunday. And I know quite a few other people had said that they just got their box Sunday. Some people said they just got shipping confirmation Sunday, that they were going to get it on Tuesday. So I kind of thought that was also a little suspicious. You know what I'm saying? Considering that they're saying that the number of reports that they have received regarding the jet lag mask represents a small percentage of users. I think that's weird though, because obviously nobody had really gotten their box. And even the PR members who had gotten their boxes and already posted them up on YouTube, when I went through their comments, almost every single comment that I saw was people saying they hadn't received their box yet. So I kind of thought that was interesting that hardly anybody had received their box. So I wasn't the only one whose box seemed to have been held or delayed this month as far as the premium box goes. Everybody already had their base box. Nobody really had their premium box. Then this email goes out. Then everybody's boxes kind of start arriving. So I kind of, again, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I see going on here. The other thing I did want to point out, because I couldn't find anybody who's having issues, with the exception of one person. So this was a PR person. It is the Brett Guy Glam. And I will say this, as far as Boxycharm's PR influencers go, there's very, very few that I trust, like very, very few. But Brett Guy Glam, I will say he is one of the very, very few, because I know he's like not all up on Yosef's, you know what I'm saying? So I do trust him, and I do trust his reviews, especially when it comes to Boxycharm. And I did see his unboxing and review, and he did pull this product out and say that he had already used it previously. I can't remember if he said he had gotten it in a previous Boxycharm PR box, or he may have very well gotten it on Octoly, because I did see on Octoly a few months back, Summer Fridays was pushing their product on there. And if you guys don't know what Octoly is, it is a app for influencers, for smaller influencers, all the way up to bigger ones, where you can get free products in exchange for reviews. So it's kind of like a way for influencers and products to kind of connect and exchange reviews for products kind of thing. And he might have very well gotten it on Octoly, I don't know, or he might have gotten it from a previous Boxycharm PR box. But he did say in that video that he did experience some irritation concerning this product. I would also like to point out that they said that they are removing essential oils from this product. And that's one thing that I've told you guys, tons and tons of times before. This is why I don't like essential oils in my products at all, because they do tend to cause irritation and redness, especially if you're somebody like myself or Bright Guy Glam, when you have super, super sensitive skin. So I did find that very interesting. So a lot of really interesting things going on here, and I'm gonna be honest, it's a little sus. It's a little sus, you guys. The other thing is, okay, as far as the email that Summer Fridays put out, I have some comments, okay? So the first thing, why are they not already using stringent manufacturing protocols, using OTC level guidelines? Like, why is that not already happening? Like, you're in Sephora. Like, these products are in Sephora. Secondly, if you've determined with an independent chemist and your testing laboratories through this investigation that certain production batches are compromised, you need to let everybody know, just like any type of, medical facility, or like if say Tylenol has a bad batch of Tylenol go out, they let everybody know, hey, batch number blank, blank, blank was compromised, throw it away, we'll send you a new product, whatever. I feel like this is BS. Like, straight up. I'm just gonna be honest, you guys. Like, they need to let us know what batch number. Like, I'm sorry. So as far as I'm concerned, I am not gonna be a guinea pig. I'm gonna probably put this on my Mercari site. That's me. You guys do whatever you want to do. I'm not telling you what to do. This is just my opinions on this situation. I'm not, like, God only gave me one set of skin, and I am not compromising it or possibly getting temporary redness or irritation. Like, it's not happening. No. I test products out. I love testing products out, but not ones that could cause problems. And especially when you're not even giving me the batch number. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I did, again, just want to let everybody know what is going on if you didn't. Now, let me go ahead and shoot on over to earlier today and before I created this look so you guys can see what I got in my Boxycharm Premium and Boxycharm box aside from this, and then how I created this look. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. All right, so we're gonna very quickly run through my products in my base box and then in my premium box, and then we're gonna slap them on my face and test them out. So first up for my base box, okay, what the hell? So I'm not even joking, you guys. I don't know if you can see that, but this is variation C210104-BA. That's interesting. All right, so first up, our first product is the Pure 4-in-1 Tinted Moisturizer, and I think I got this in the shade LG3. This has broad spectrum SPF 20. Kind of excited for this because the last Pure product that we got was actually pretty dang good. So the next product that we have is the Seraphine Botanicals Apple Plus Balm Glow Lip Mask, and I've already tested this, and let me tell you guys, it is amazing. So good. My daughter wants to steal it from me. That's how you know it's really good. All right, the next thing we have up in here, what is this? Is this Sabine? Queen? I'm chopping that up. All right, so it looks like we have a duo liner here set. So it's a like charcoal gel liner and then a liquid liner. So again, we'll be testing those in a minute. Next, we have the Pharmacy Deep Sweep 2% BHA Pore Cleaner Toner with meringue and papaya. So I will not be trying this product. I'm probably going to put this on my Mercari closet because this is really more geared towards somebody that has like really oily skin. I have more normal to dry skin, and I honestly have really been loving the Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner. This is more geared towards somebody with my skin type. So again, if you have really oily skin or even comboed oily, this would be amazing for you. So I'm gonna, like I said, post that on my Mercari site. Somebody can get an amazing deal, right? All right, next up we have is the Violet Voss I Live You Forever palette. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, when I opened this palette up, I was kind of excited to get it because I do like some of Violet Voss's eyeshadows. However, I wasn't really surprised because I was expecting an olive palette, and there's like, I'm not even joking, two. Can you see that? Let me remove the little clear thing here. Two olive colors or green colors in there, and the rest is pretty neutral and warm toned, which is interesting to say the least. So yeah, I'm probably gonna just post this on my Mercari site because most of the colors in this palette I have in my Violet Voss HG palette, and I'm just not a fan of wasting shadows. And we got another palette in our premium box. So let's go ahead and run through my premium box here. So let's see. Okay, same thing. So we got its variation C2101206-PM. So I'm guessing the PM is for premium. I don't know. I'm just gonna show you guys. That's what variation I got. All right. So first up, we have the Ofra Cosmetics palette, the Good to Go Mini Mix palette, and I'm actually kind of excited for this right here because y'all already know that green shade right there. It is whispering sweet nothings into my ear. It's saying, "Put me all over your lid." So that's probably what I'm gonna do. So very excited for this. So we're gonna set that off to the side. Next up, we have the Ren Clean Skincare Perfect Canvas Clean Jelly Oil Cleanser, and I'm really, really excited for this. I love Ren Clean Skincare. this product right here is one of my favorites from them. It's the Overnight Glow Dark Spot Sleeping Cream. And I got this like a year ago when I first started having problems with my melasma, and this product, game changer, you guys, game changer. So if you have really a hard time with like dark spots or like hyperpigmentation spots, definitely highly suggest checking that out. So I'm super excited to see what they have to offer as far as the cleanser goes. Next, we have the mascara by Fenty Beauty, the Full Frontal Mascara, which I already own. So I will probably be putting that on my Mercari site or maybe in a giveaway. Next, we have the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Butter. I actually already own this as well, but the shade that I have is Lavender. The reason being is because I don't really like this for setting my face, but I really, really, really like it for like setting and brightening under my eye, which you guys are going to see how I use it in just a second. So again, I'll probably put that in like a giveaway or something, but I love it. It is amazing. And then next up, we have the Silver Pure Silver Infused Microfiber Makeup Removing Cloth. So it's kind of like a makeup eraser. You do have to wash these before you use them. I actually washed mine last night. So I'm excited to give it a go at the end of the day today because I really love makeup erasers just in general. My daughter is now hooked on them. They're really, really just amazing, especially if you're just on the go or if you don't want to put a bunch of products on your face or be super wasteful. I love these things. So very happy to have received that. And then here is the infamous Squished Box Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. Now, I don't really feel like being a guinea pig today, so I'm probably gonna put this on my Mercari site. I mean, that thing has been murdered. Holy crap. So I'm probably gonna put this on my Mercari site because I did see that there were a few people that was still super interested in trying it out. Wow, is this thing even still sealed? No, oh my God, look at that overflow. Okay, yeah, do I have a, like, holy crap, that thing was getting ready to blow. I'm surprised it didn't blow out the side or something. Oh my gosh, yeah, so I'm gonna wipe this off, put the cap back on it, and like I said, probably list it on my Mercari site, I don't know, for like $5 or $6 or something, so somebody can get a really good deal on it if you are interested in trying it out. Otherwise, yeah, I don't feel comfortable enough putting this in a giveaway. So anyways, that is everything that I got in my premium box, and let's go ahead and try on some of these products. All right, first up, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of this Apple Balm Glow Lip Mask. I love, 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 love the way this stuff smells, and it's like this pinky, like tinted color, and I love applying lip mask right before I'm getting ready to apply my makeup. It just kind of gives you like, you know, a little extra zhuzh right before you need it. And this lip mask is just, it's honestly probably one of the best lip masks I've tried in a while, for real. So, like I said, my daughter's probably gonna try to steal that from me. She's already made claim to it, so we'll see what happens because I kind of don't want to let it go. All right, so next up, let's try the Pure 4-in-1 Tinted Moisturizer. And I'm very curious to see if this is gonna have any kind of coverage to it. So normally with tinted moisturizers, I just apply them with my finger and then I'll like go back over them with a sponge and just kind of pat it into the skin, you know what I'm saying? But it's not looking like this has a lot of coverage. And it's kind of like sliding around on my face. So for my base, I went ahead and used the Good Molecules silicone priming or silicone free priming moisturizer. It does not have silicone in it. So, I mean, it had a little coverage, a little bit. I mean, that's normally what tinted moisturizers are. They don't have a ton of coverage. I might go over this a little bit with another product that I have been meaning to try that I just received and I've been kind of interested in. It's the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream with broad spectrum SPF 30. So, you know, we'll double up on our SPFs today, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what's going on. So I'm pretty impressed with the Pure 4-in-1 Tinted Moisturizer. This actually did give me a little bit more coverage than what I was expecting, but I did need to add just a little bit more just in some of these areas right here on my cheeks. So I literally use, less than a half a pump of the e.l.f. Camo CC cream, and I do have mine in light 210N. And just an FYI, this was sent to me free for review from Influencer, but I'm going to be doing something separate on my Instagram about this. But I wanted to hurry up and give it a go. You know what I mean? I will say though, I do like this little combo because it really gave me just that perfect amount of coverage. Like this gave me the lesser amount of coverage in the areas I don't need as much. And this kind of like just filled in the little gaps in between, and they really worked very well together. So nice touch. That might be a new summer favorite. So I went ahead and primed my eyes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. And then I want to break into this Ofra palette here. So I'm gonna grab a fluffy blending brush here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just go in hard, because the one thing I do like about Ofra's eyeshadows, it's been a while since I've used them, but they're not like super high intense pigment on the mattes. Now these shimmer shades, they are, but the mattes, you can go in pretty handed with them, and they don't like blow you right out of the water right off the get. Like, do you see that? Like, so these are really good eyeshadows for beginners. Like if you want to practice like building color up and stuff, these are great eyeshadows for these. That's why they also work so well as like bronzers and contour shades and things like that, because, again, they're not overly pigmented to where you're just going to kind of just get blown right out as soon as you apply the first little tap. You definitely got to build these up. So I'm just going to place this all over the crease and just kind of buff it out and build it up a little bit there. And then I'm going to go in with that beautiful green shade right there. So give me just a second, because again, we gotta do a little building, a little sculpting here to get this to the intensity that I want it. So as you can see, even though it does take a little bit of building up, it is just a really pretty color that just like perfectly blends out into your crease. You could do it a little bit lighter or build it up and make it a little more intense. The only thing I will point out though is if you do have a deeper skin tone, I don't know how well this palette is going to work for you, because it's not like that ultra super pigmented, type of shadows, and it is something that you really do have to build up. So that is one thing that I am going to point out. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this green shade. Now you could really use probably any one of these shimmers, or even this like highlighter here in the middle, and honestly make a very easy eye look with this palette, which is like one of the things that I kind of like about it. But I really do love this green, you guys know. And look, it matches my fingernail. Now I'm going to take a clean shader brush, and I think I'm going to dip into this like yellowish highlight color here. And I'm just going to use that right here on this inside, just to kind of brighten this inner corner up a little bit. And I'm going to probably go back in and actually like put it, how people do, but we're going to do that after I do my concealer. Right now I'm just laying it on the actual inner corner of the shadow, just to give like a little lighter corner effect there, which it's working out very nicely, very, very nicely. So we're gonna pause with the eyes for a minute, and I'm gonna move on to the rest of my face, and I'm gonna show you guys how I use this Fenty powder. Now, normally I use it with the Fenty concealer, but I'm out of that currently, and I haven't had a chance to pick any more up. But I did just recently get the Wet n Wild Mega Lash Incognito concealer, and I got this in the color light beige. So I figured we would give this a go, because I've kind of been interested in giving this a shot, because it's only like, I think it was like $4, like $3.98, and I'm all about finding a good drugstore concealer. So I'm just gonna lay this down, Now, most people, you don't need to lay your concealer this thick here, but because I do have those melasma spots, that is why I do so. And then I like to make my other side match. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down, pat it out, and then I'm gonna show you how I do the powder. I will say that this concealer is not bad for a $4 concealer. Not bad at all. All right, so with the Fenty powder, I go ahead and I dump just a little bit out into the lid there so you can see, and I just kind of like sift it so it's like flat, not very much. You don't need much because a little bit goes a long way. Then I like to have a sponge with a flat edge like this. This is one that I picked up a while ago from Wet n Wild, and I just kind of tap it into the powder like that, and then I tap it on the back of my hand just to get, like, if you saw that excess powder, because again, a little bit goes a long way. And then I hold my mirror up and just kind of lightly dab on under my eye or wherever you're wanting the brightening at. All right, I'm gonna try out this Queen, I can't even say it, the black liquid eyeliner, and I'm just gonna do just a really thin, I need a better mirror. I need a closer mirror. I'm just gonna do a really thin line. Okay, I have to admit, I'm not a fan of this. It just, the tip of it is not like very like flexible. It's not like super movable. It's kind of stiff, to be completely honest. Now, it does go on like very, very easily, but because the tip is not that flexible, like if you have a lot of wrinkles or creasing in your eyes, especially down near your lash line, it's gonna kind of like get caught and like causes like little bumpy, you know what I'm talking about? Like I hate that. So wasn't a fan of that. I actually ended up having to grab my Maybelline Hyper Easy to like kind of go over and fix those little like little bump things that it was creating. So not a fan of that. Now the actual like kohl or gel liner, that one wasn't too bad at all. It actually did work on my waterline on the bottom and on the top and the corners. So I will say I do like this a lot more, but as far as, you know, now if you are a person that does like more of a like stiffer end felt tip, then you might really, really like this. It just kind of really depends on your preference. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and grab the full frontal mascara, and we're gonna put some of that on my top lashes, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of that brown shade in the Ofra palette again along my bottom lash line, and then put some of the full frontal on my bottom lashes. Now, the one thing I will say that I have learned with this Fenty mascara, I actually really do like it. However, it's one of those mascaras, you got to use it a couple times, let it sit, and then come back to it, and it'll be like the most perfect mascara ever. The other thing is, make sure you are scraping all the excess off of this brush. Otherwise, you're not really getting like the full effect from this brush, because it does have like that flat, you know, kind of tip to it. And then when you turn it, like, see how it's like flat? You see there? So yeah, if you want to get the full effect from the brush, definitely make sure you are getting off any excess mascara, which you really should be doing that anyways. But oh no, I nicked myself, of course. I've been using serum mascaras for the last couple months, and the wands on them are completely different. I'm not used to using these like brush tip wands at all, if you can't tell, because I just dinged myself right there like a ding dong. All right, I think that is everything we have in our box today. Let me know down below, what do you think again about the Summer Fridays jet lag mask whole ordeal? What do you think about this look? Do you like these kind of products? Do you like very lightly pigmented products, or are you a person that likes like full on pigment right off the get? You don't want to spend time blending and building it up. Let me know, because I'm curious where everybody is at, because I know some people like more like wearable daily work kind of looks, and some people like the full on crazy green pink, purple, stuff like I do, which I like a mix. Sometimes I like the wearable work stuff. Sometimes I like this kind of stuff. I really like how our look turned out overall. I love this green color. I'm probably going to use it in conjunction with some other palettes that I have though, because again, I don't really feel like it's super cohesive in this palette, but altogether, I'm surprised at how this look came together. I didn't think, I'm going to be honest, you guys, I did not think this was going to come together at all. Definitely very, very impressed once again with Pure. They blew me away with Fairlight palette. They're blowing me away with this. So I really do like this, especially in conjunction with the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. As I talked about everything else, Fenty, you can't go wrong with this. Overall, this was a really good box from Boxycharm. I mean, you know, aside from the Summer Fridays thing, super excited to try out the Ren. Let me know, what products did you get in your boxes? What are you excited to try yourselves? And until next time, you guys, see ya.